why I look all bummed up. But I told you I would try and get them done on Thursdays. So that is my goal. Today, so since I made the video, a lot I feel like has happened, but there's only such a short time frame in between the time it actually got posted and today. So yesterday I saw my midwife and I met her and it was great. I didn't know exactly what to expect because it's a completely different experience than what I've ever had before. So I went in open-minded and completely blinded because I just didn't know. So I met her and so this is one thing that I noticed that I already love. Usually, and I'm sure those of you who've had babies before or just any doctor visit really, you go in and you're in the waiting room for about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. You never actually get in on time, it seems like. And then when you get called back to the room, you are literally face to face with the doctor for maybe 5 minutes. You spend more time in the waiting room and dealing with their technicians than you actually do with the doctor. So today, or at my appointment yesterday, I was there and I was in the waiting room long enough to fill out paperwork. So maybe 5 minutes. And then as soon as they got my paperwork in, the midwife came and got me. Not a technician, not a nurse, a midwife. So I thought that was awesome. So I sat down with her for about 45 minutes just talking about previous pregnancies and current pregnancy and just all different types of concerns and just questions and things like that. So I got to have more face-to-face time with my midwife. And there are 3 midwives. There's my midwife and then there's 2 nurse midwives. So my midwife is, I don't want to say the bottom, but she can't do prescriptions or anything like that. She's all completely natural. So that's great. However, if I need a prescription, one other midwife can do that for her and get that into me if the need arises. So that's also good. And then there is an OB there, which is actually my midwife's husband. So that kind of works out kind of neat as well. So there's the 3 midwives and then there's the OB. I found out that they don't typically allow women who are anemic to deliver only for the reason of extreme blood loss during labor. However, as long as my numbers are above 10, I will be able to deliver with them. And my numbers were 9 without any extra iron supplements, so I'm hoping and praying that they go up, which we'll see. They'll test me in a couple weeks. That's another thing that is different than the waiting area. I am being seen every 3 weeks. I'm not high risk. I'm a typical healthy woman, healthy pregnancy so far. Everything is normal. But I'm being seen every 3 weeks until 28 weeks, and then 28 weeks becomes bi-weekly, and then weekly at 34. So I will be seeing a lot more of my midwife, and one of her goals, or the goal of the birthing center in general, is to become personable with the patients and not medical patient, like medical provider and then patient. So that made me feel a lot better, and I was really nervous and maybe a little bit skeptical about doing a birthing center because I've never done that before. It's always been in the hospital. But after talking to her, I feel so much better because I know I was never a true fan of the process of the OB clinics. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm now taking, on top of my prenatals, I'm taking vitamin D because my vitamin D was low, and I'm taking iron supplements. And then she also recommended to take calcium, or not calcium, vitamin C, just because it's good for you. And I love orange juice and oranges anyway, so it kind of worked out. So yeah, I'm taking a ton of different vitamins, and I am really exhausted from my anemia and my vitamin D deficiency. However, I noticed that the only time I get sick is when I take my vitamins, but I don't eat anything. I am very, very bad at skipping breakfast. That's how it's been for about 8 years. I'm just not a big breakfast eater. I love breakfast food. I just don't typically like to eat breakfast. So I noticed that one, I feel like I have to eat breakfast because then I get really, really hungry. And then by lunch, I take my prenatals and then I get sick. I don't throw up. I just get really sick if I don't eat anything. So that's something that I've noticed as well. I did not get weighed yesterday, so I don't know how much I weighed. I do know that my belly is huge. It is so big. At night, it's probably twice the size as it is during the morning because I've eaten all day. But it is really big, and I will show you that at the end of the video. I have started working out again. I wanted to get past my 7-week mark because I didn't want anything to cause an early miscarriage. I know that that's still a possibility, but I've seen the heartbeat twice now, and my chances have decreased dramatically. So I have been running already. I've done some cardio on top of that, and I've done strength building as well. So I am exercising. My goal is to exercise 6 days a week. I typically do that anyway, but I won't be doing as intense of a workout. I like to do insanity, so that's not happening anytime soon. Other than that, I've noticed that my biggest craving this far is, and I've said this before, is salty foods and red meat. I want steak all the time. I don't eat it all the time, which is good, but I want steak all the time, and I absolutely despise candy. However, Starburst taste amazing to me. Just, oh, they're so delicious. That is the sweetest I can get. I tried to eat a donut yesterday and it did not settle well with my stomach, but I ate some Starburst and it was so delicious. And then the nacho cheese Doritos, which I'm not a big fan of those in general, but I really have been enjoying those past couple of days with some salsa con queso? It's made by Tostitos, I think, and it's just the yellow queso with salsa in it. I think that's what it's called. Really good if you dip it together. But other than that, nothing really. I've slowed down on my eating, and I think that's just because I was so hungry for so long, and now I'm just back to my normal eating, which according to my doctor, my friends, and family, that's not enough even for normal people. So, not being pregnant. And so, probably should eat just a little bit. I try and eat 3 meals a day. If not, I eat 2 meals and then I snack throughout the day. Healthy most of the time, but not all the time. But, oh, and I did do some purchases. I believe I showed you guys in my last video. It wasn't a purchase for this pregnancy, but it was a purchase for my son. And it was a nursing cover that I really, really wanted to use, but I didn't get to use. So I'm really excited to use that. Yesterday, after my appointment and after seeing the heartbeat, which I didn't expect to have an ultrasound. I just got very, very lucky to be there at that time. So I was very excited. And so I stopped at this baby store, this local baby store. It's kind of like a Once Upon a Child, but way nicer because it's localized. But they have a lot of, all their clothes are used, but they have this new section of wraps and diapers and cloths and things like that. Like birth cloths and swaddling blankets. And so I went there yesterday and I bought 2 cloth diapers. I didn't set them near me because I completely forgot. However, I will show them to you in my next video because I'm really excited about them. I bought 2 cloth diapers. The brand is Buttons, which I thought I would like. I'm hoping I like. Thankfully, my son is still being potty trained, and so I was able to use one on him yesterday, and he really liked wearing that versus a pull-up. So, yay for that, 2 thumbs up. I don't know if I like that brand. Those of you who've been pregnant before, who have cloth diapered before, if you have any idea on what your favorite is or what the best out there is, I know there's so many to choose from. I am so new to cloth diapering. I've never done it before, so I'm very excited. And I've done a lot of research, and I know that it's kind of like disposables. You have to do process of elimination because no two babies are the same. So I bought the 2 buttons yesterday with bamboo inserts. They're the charcoal bamboo inserts, which I love the idea of them being antibacterial, antifungal, and they're just all around way better than cotton or micro fleece. So I've got those 2, and then I bought. They're also bamboo. They're I think it was called bamboo. Actually, nope, I don't know where they are. They're really cute. They're just swaddle blankets, and they're the softest I have ever felt. And they're bamboo muslin, I think. Bamboo muslin. Yeah. I will put that in my next video if I don't. Yeah, because I don't. Yes, I'll put them in my next video, I promise. However, other than that, nothing crazy has been going on. I'm just still unpacking. My room on this side is full of boxes. My kitchen is done. I'm excited about my kitchen. And my son's room is done. I still have to do my girls' room, their rooms, and then the guest bedroom and our bedroom. Other than that, I'll be done, and pictures will be hung up on the walls, and I will do my tour when that happens because I'm really excited. I keep talking about it. So anyways, I am very peppy for being so late at night, but I'm just really excited right now. Again, if any of you have any idea of a particular diaper to go with, or what's your favorite diaper, that would be awesome. I am going to baby wear as well, and I've been looking into different wraps. So I've been doing a lot of research on diapers and wraps and just a whole bunch of other things. And I'm doing birthing classes this time because I'm not going to be at a hospital. There's not going to be that option for an epidural or any medication. I've had that option in the past, whether it's worked or not. I have had that option, and it was more of like a peace of mind that I won't be hurting this time around. Nothing. So I'm doing birthing classes, and maybe just for the heck of it, a breastfeeding class because it's been so long since I breastfed, and they're free. So why not take advantage of it? Okay, so I will show you my because I'm 9 weeks today. I will show you my 9-week belly, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, so here, it's kind of hard to see with this, but we'll just do it this way. So here's from the front. From the side, you can kind of see my little bump that just won't go away. It gets bigger at night, but it's there during the day. So there is my 9-week bump. Oh, it's really big. And it's all right here. So I know it's probably bloat, but I'm just going to call it my bump. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm fat. So, all right, there you go, ladies. And that is my 9-week update, and I will see you guys next week. All right, bye.